What's up, guys? This is Will of Will H Tech Review, back with another video. Doing a follow-up on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. So I picked this up almost a week ago, and I want to talk about my experience with this device after having it for that amount of time. Now, in the tech game, I am super late on this device here because the Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 is probably on its way out pretty soon. But I am bored with the traditional candy bar style phones, so I haven't been buying any of those. I know we got the all of the new phones out now, candy bar style, but I don't want a candy bar style phone, so I've been checking out the foldables, and I said I was going to wait on the Z Fold 3. I wanted a phone now, a new phone, so I picked up Z Fold 2. So some of the specs on this, I'm going to talk about things that are, how I like it so far. But let's do a few of the specs right quick. Now, you guys, this has been out since August of 2020. So you guys probably know all the specs, but here's a quick rundown. It weighs 9.95 ounces, glass front folded, plastic front unfolded, glass back, aluminum frame. This has, the display is a foldable dynamic AMOLED 2K, 120 hertz HDR10 plus, and it's 7.6 inches when it's open up. It has an 88.6 screen to body ratio. The resolution is 1768 by 2208 pixels, and that's 373 ppi. The cover display, Super AMOLED Corner Gorilla Glass Victus, 6.23 inches, 816 by 2260 pixels with a 25:9 aspect ratio. Now, this says it's running Android 10, but mine has been updated to Android 11, One UI 3.1. This has the Qualcomm 865 Plus processor, Snapdragon, and I have the 256 gigabytes, saying you can get it in 128 and 512 gigabytes. Also, the cameras on this, it has 5 cameras. The main cameras are 3 12 megapixel cameras. One is wide, one is telephoto, and one is ultra wide. And then you have 2 10 megapixel cameras, one wide, both of them wide. The main cameras can shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second, and the selfie cameras, the other 2 cameras can shoot 4K up to 30. This has stereo speakers, which are awesome. They sound really great, tuned by AKG. And what else we got here? It has a fingerprint sensor, facial recognition. All the Samsung stuff is here. Has a 4,500 milliamp battery, which lasts. It really, the battery life is great on it. Comes in the bronze, Mystic Black, Tom Brown edition, Aston Martin Racing edition. Okay, didn't know about all of that. But those are a few of the specs. If you guys want to go over and check out the specs on it. So let's get into the device. So with all that said, this device is very nice. It is very slippery. It does attract a lot of fingerprints because it's shiny. It's not a matte color. It's kind of thick on it, and the weight is pretty substantial. I do like the build on it. You do have a camera bump right there. You got your charging port down here, Type-C. You got a speaker. And like I said, the speakers are great on this. You got a fingerprint/power button that works great. Volume up and down buttons here. You got your other speaker up here and the microphone. And then this great hinge, which has Samsung etched into it there. And then you have your camera bump with your array of cameras there and a flash. Got a little branding down there, but I can't tell what that is behind the lights right here. But this is solid feeling, man. Very solid feeling. Easier to handle than the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. It's slimmer. Now, one thing I don't like about it, this 6.2-inch display on the front is a little bit narrow for me when I'm trying to check that fingerprint sensor out. There it is. Get back in. Especially for typing. So let me go into something here. Bring up the keyboard. All right, so here's the keyboard. So that's the only gripe I really have about this display is the keys are so small on this. I wish it was a little bit wider, but I know they had to do this like this because of the hinge and stuff. But I swipe on it, so that's how I kind of get around the typing on it, by swiping. But for, you know, checking your social media and stuff like that, this little display is not too bad. If you want to stroll around and get, you know, look at different things on social media. That was Twitter. Let's look at, say, Facebook here. So no issues looking at things like that. And of course, you can always turn it in this orientation as well. This is not my favorite way to use this device, but like I said, you can get things done with this. You can watch your YouTube as well. And it's just not the best experience on this little display here. It's very doable. And the display is colorful, bright, and no issues with it. So where this thing really shines with me is, bam, when you open it up to this display right here. This 7.6-inch display has spoiled me. And I may not ever go back to another candy bar style device again. This is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and it's a joy to now when I jump into things like social media. This is great. So I do have a Samsung tablet. I have a Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. I haven't used that since I got this device here. And what I really enjoy about it doesn't have the split down the middle of it. The crease is there, and I do see it. I'm not going to say I don't see the crease. You can see this thing is a smudgy mess here. I have the original screen protector on here. I bought this off a swapper. I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but I got this for a little bit over $1,000, and that was another reason I picked it up. It was in the price range that I wanted. But yeah, man, the cameras are great on this. Let me see if I can show you guys a couple of shots that I took with it. Here's a shot here of flowers that we have in the front yard there. So cameras are decent on it. Battery life has been excellent. Like I said, I'm getting 9-10 hours out easily, I can say. I haven't been really even measuring it or whatever. It's great for watching YouTube videos. Just a joy to use this device, man. So, and I know I keep harping on the speakers, but the speakers are definitely great on this. Let's go ahead and drop. So check that out, man. Now, like I said, you guys already know all of this because this has been out for a while. So beautiful, beautiful device. And this has been my daily driver. Now, for a daily driver, it's different. I do have it paired up with my Samsung watch, so that makes it a little bit better. But, you know, like I said, you can answer your phone calls. The speaker up here is not that loud, and I don't like how small it is right there, especially when I have it in a case. I got a case like this that I have on to keep on it, and the way that sticks out on the front part of it just makes it a little bit uncomfortable and kind of hard to use as a carry around like this. I haven't been babying it or anything like that. I don't feel like I have to baby it as much as I thought I would have when I first got it. Now, it's definitely smaller than what I thought. I didn't think I'd be able to grab it and with one hand like this and hold it. But this thing is solid, man. It just feels great. Here's the back. Here's what it looks like when you have it open. And it's just been a joy. This, you know, I just wanted to talk about my experience with this after having it for like a week, almost a week. And it's been great, man. If I'm missing anything, I'm going to do a follow-up on it. But in comparison to the Note 20, as far as performance, they're pretty equal. They both perform the same, but the Note just, it doesn't have this big screen like this. And I'm definitely spoiled by this now. So, all right, guys, that's my 1 week follow-up on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. Catch you guys in the next video. Will H. I'm out.
Perfect.